By generation. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Let's discuss. People try to put us down, talking about by generation, just because we get around, talking about by generation. By generation, baby. No, I'm not going to play that whole song because I'm probably going to get a copyright claim now. So I might not keep that in. Hello, welcome to Rob Lewis Music and Stuff. It's Tuesday Who's Day, or Who's Day Tuesday, can't remember which way round it is now. But yes, talking about by generation. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, it's a new thing in Doctor Who. The 14th Doctor said it was a myth, you know, on Gallifrey and stuff. It wasn't. No, you'd never heard of it until now. There was no mention of by generation until the Giggle. But now it's all the rage. You've got the Rani doing it as well, for pointless consequences, because the original Rani survived and the new Rani got eaten by Omega. I can't believe I just said that sentence out loud. But yeah, here's my thoughts on by generation. I think it's a shit idea. Not gonna lie, I think it's awful. And all this about, oh, it's how Time Lords bloody I've forgotten what we call reproduce. I forgot that word. It's how Time Lords reproduce. It's not how Time Lords reproduce. It's just a new thing that Russell T Davies came up with because he backed himself into a corner. And he wanted to do something new where he had the new Doctor as well as the old Doctor. And that's the only way he could have done it. He couldn't have just, I don't know, done some timey-wimey thing. It's setting a precedent now. So the 14th Doctor is living alive and well on Earth. No one knows if he can regenerate or not. And then the 15th Doctor just goes off and, you know, but there's so many issues with this bi-generation thing. Like, purely from a storytelling point of view, there's no longer a threat. Some would argue that even regeneration took away the threat for the character of the Doctor, but I don't think that's true, because you still lost the character of the Doctor. But now you don't. It's not even a way of survival or preserving life now. It doubles the character. You don't. So the 14th Doctor got hit by that beam, and usually that Doctor would die, but then the cells in his body would regenerate. And a new body would form. But no, not now. Another one splices out the side of him. So what happened then? Where's the threat? If all that happens if you get killed is that you stay alive and another you comes out, so there's two of you, there's no peril there. So purely from a storytelling point of view, it's shit. You had the Rani doing it, and whilst both characters of the Rani were brilliant, they could have just been from different points in the timeline. This bi-generation thing, it was just crap how they shoehorned it in at the end, and it was mildly interesting because you actually got to see who the character was, Mrs. Flood. But the bi-generation thing, just like I said, there's no threat, and there's no explanation given. So 14, live and well, can he regenerate? That's not explained. if he can, but then bi-generates again, you could just have an infinite number of Doctors or Time Lords, because they would never die, they'd just double. It's so ridiculous. I can't believe we're even accepting it nowadays. Oh, hang on. My mate just wants to say something. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you're enjoying it. If you are, maybe you could just help out a small channel by pressing the like button, sharing it to your friends, hit the subscribe button and the alarm notification bell so you can keep up to date with my new videos, and just generally just watching them. It all helps. I'm just a small creator just trying to find my way in this YouTube metropolis. If you really want to help out as well, there's a link to my Patreon in the description and in my About section. So again, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, so do what he says. I had some other points, but to be honest, I think the point I've made is enough. I love Doctor Who. I'll still continue to watch it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to talk about Billy Piper on this show. That's as far as I'm going. But just the whole idea that in the future there's no threat to the Doctor because of this new thing now called bi-generation, where you just double yourself. I hope whoever does come in as a showrunner, even if they continue with the showrunner, if the show even continues, they might just have a team from now on like they used to have. But whoever is kind of managing that, if they can find a way to maybe not retcon it, but undo it or make it no longer a thing, that would be so good for the show, because otherwise it just loses something. It just becomes a cartoon then, where the coyote gets squashed by a huge mallet but then survives and is back to normal the next day, except there's two of them now. When you stop and think about it, which Russell T Davies didn't do, when you think about it like that, it's just so flawed. As I said, I did have some other points and I left them at home written down, but I think that's enough. You start with your A game, you start with your best argument, and that's mine. It just doesn't work. As soon as you lose that threat, that danger for your main characters, you've lost your hook. You know, what's the point? You know they're going to survive. I mean, yes, you know the Doctor always survives, but in different guise. He doesn't just split in two. I hope we've seen the last of bi-generation, because I will continue to watch the show, but it does make it more difficult to do so when you get stupid ideas like that. I just want to get that off my chest, really. But yeah, that's what I think about bi-generation. Let me know what you think in the comments of bi-generation. Is it a stupid idea or is it a good idea? And if you think it is a good idea, please put in the comments why you're wrong. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. What it is I need is like a 20-second clip that I can put at the end of each video. You know how other YouTubers do it, whether I have at the end of a video like 4 things on the screen, it's, you know, like and subscribe, that kind of stuff. I just need something like that, but I don't know what to put.